flowers for the ancestors, but it's a beautiful day for a walk. Who wants to go for a walk? Okay. Highway will keep me company. And we have, what's that? Creeping myrtle in bloom. Yep. And Mr. Highway, make sure we don't get lost. And we got birds in the trees. Hey, Highway. And a breeze in the whirligig. More plants in bloom. And here we've got raspberry. No, that's a blackberry. I think they're raspberries over here. And daylilies, and the catnip is back. It's a biennial. And that is lemon balm. And Mr. Highway, make sure we don't get lost. We got some dark clouds over there. It's going to be a rainy day. And Mr. Max. Oh, that's a good dog. The wind is really slow. Good morning. Thank you for dropping by. Goodbye. And over. And planted things all along the front. But yeah, definitely needs weeding. And I've got lilies here, and I just got a bunch of landscape fabric. I'm thinking about, oh no, those are iris. I was putting the fabric under those tires, and then perhaps even a row in front if I get, what do you call it? Courageous enough? What is that? Invigorated enough? I do like the fairy lights. And Mr. Highway thinks I should be walking farther. Mr. Highway, where are we going? Off to look at what's happening in the springtime in the neighborhood. Ooh, we got bagworms here already in that tree over there. But on the south side of the mountain, when you drive, you can't see it from my, I'm not going to go across the street and down, but there's things blooming under the, there's greenery underneath the, what do you call it, underneath those trees. Mr. Highway, make sure we don't get lost. Faithful cat. Yeah, that front piece that I planted after I moved here needs weeding. Where'd you go, Highway? He goes through that culvert. Oh, look, we got violets in bloom. Mr. Highway, where are you? Okay, hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry, I will turn it like that and then back down. Where'd you go, Highway? Oh, he's gone already. And we're off for a spring walk around this little farm. The dogwood is in bloom over there. We're going to have rain today. And we've got the ventilated, what do you call it? Hey, Guyot, whatever that means. Trevnosky. Hi. Yeah, whatever your name is. You got a bunch of 23s in there. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. So if the winds stay, the greenhouse roof has been battened down, but if you can tell, there are some holes in it because we get wind up here. And I was just taking a walk because, yeah, it's springtime, and let's see what's in bloom, and because I needed flowers before I open the ancestor altar. So we got some daylilies coming up. And ooh, we got blossoms on that blueberry over there. And does this one has buds. I definitely see buds, but this one is blossoming. We're gonna have blueberries. Oops, okay, and finally my, what do you call that? Lavender is coming. Looks like a lot of dead underneath there. We got we got lots of water in the rain barrel. You know, at one time, I used to forage more and eat more, but this is edible. Before it starts growing high, I would smoothie it. The roses definitely need trimming. I have some work to do out here, but when is that going to happen? The greenhouse, yeah, never recovered from last year, but ooh, we have parsley coming up back in there. And I never planted anything last year. Oh, and the wind has ripped these screens. the screens are not. Yeah. Yeah, the wind did a lot of damage this year. But there's that little dogwood. Bum, 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 bum. And this rain barrel, yep, that needs some repair. Oh, I see. Say I'm Sigma, please, Travonsky, whatever that means. What does I'm Sigma mean? We've said it. There we go. Hi, nobody. Hi. Hi, nobody. Sorry, I was watching the plants. Can I come to your house, nobody? Um, sure. We're on a mountaintop in southeastern Kentucky. Look at the blackberries. Thank you for the thumbs up. And yeah, some overgrowth. That privet can go to the goats. There's a goat who'll be happy to eat it. You know, we've been collecting this burn pile. I've been here 3 years. We haven't burned it yet, but I imagine a nice bonfire. I had a bunch of stuff piled on top of it, but the winds have been, oh, I see. Ah, okay, so he added greenhouse roof. That's why it looks different. Okay, I think stuff blew away. I don't like burning plastic. We'll have to talk about that. But yeah, there's an egg carton in there. Mr. Ishtar, what are you up to? What are you up to, mister? Okay. Hello, little one. Hi, mama. Meh. Meh. We're expecting kids, but apparently none yet. Hey, you know, you look more pregnant than those goat girls. This is the daddy goat. So I have one left. Is it nobody? Check in on the chat. Tell me who's left. Oh, it's just a gorgeous day out here. See the birds? Now I came out to get flowers for the ancestors. So what's in bloom that I can use? I think it's just going to be the daffodils back where I started. Oop, we got a duck bathing over here in a puddle. Yeah, I'm a cheap date. I can watch a duck bathe all day. I love how they clean each feather. Yep. And here we got, whoops, where? That's, oh, she's licking her salt lick, mineral lick. And back to the bathing duck. He likes that corner because he likes to aggravate the rooster or peck at the hens. I see Ganache, his mate, is underneath the rabbit hutch. She's brown. You see her walking there? She's gonna come out. She's building a nest in this run-in shed. I looked yesterday, there was one egg. So last year she did get broody and she sat on eggs for a while. There's the bear dog, Mrs. Cena back there. She's got that huge shed. That's Ishtar. And I'm going to continue walking. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah. The swallows are overhead. I don't know that I'm not seeing them for you, but they're circling. Yesterday it was what was it, the bumblebees, mud daubers. They were dancing in twos and threes. They're mating pairs of birds and bees, both dancing around in the springtime. They're fun to watch with all the rain. That, what do you call it? Apple tree is losing its blossoms. There's more birds. It's just lovely here. Got mowed on this side, but not on this side, so I've got more that I can bend and stoop, and I can make some. Let's see if I can do this without. Hang on. Yeah. Nope. Being a one-handed, even leaning on the cane, I can't manage to harvest salad for the hens. Let's see how many we got out here. Huh? Who's setting? Oop, somebody got off. All right. We got an egg. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, she just left. All right, so we got an egg. Boop, boop, boop. And into the pocket it goes. We came out for flowers, but we got an egg. Laura Hope. If I let the goats take care of these weeds, yes, these I can have, but then they're going to eat my daylilies. So if you were here earlier, you probably weren't because the numbers always change. But these daylilies need to come out of this area, and I want to move them out front. And it's a monster task, and yeah, we don't move as well as we used to. So we'll see what we accomplish this year. But yeah, so right now I'm ripping them up by the handful and giving them as salad to the hens because I'd like to have the hens free range, but yeah, we don't do that here. Not up in, ooh, catch a cloud going through your backyard. I love when you can see that. That just blows me away to be standing on land where I can see a cloud. Yeah, so when you can't move too well, Laura, I have Jenny the rollator walker. She's not with me right now, but she helps. And Mr. Highway, I don't know that the light is good enough. He's just gone in there to explore. But when the cloud lifts over there, if you can see the rock outcroppings, I can start to see them. I don't know if you can. Those are bear dens on the back of the property. Yeah. Oh, we got birds flying right here, and Miss Asina. Where'd you go? She keeps moving. Miss Asina. Oh, and right. Oh, your gosh, which? Like Asina? She's a cutie. I haven't seen bobcats, but I also haven't seen the bears. There's a wildlife camera down there that catches the wildlife. I haven't seen them, but they're here. I see deer. I see geese, turkeys nearby, not in the yard. But yeah. I hear coyotes. I haven't seen them right here in this yard. But yeah, let me get this so it's not so close up again. Excuse me. And there you can get the whole view. Yeah, so this little farm has 5 acres, and an acre we keep trimmed like this, where we have buildings and critters, and then the other 5 acres belongs, down there where the lawn stops is called the wildlands. This area is called the Kentucky Wildlands. It's in the Daniel Boone National Forest, and that area belongs to the wildlife. They're down there. You can't see it for the overgrowth. Is a pond. Yes, my partner got out here on the, thank you, Justice, yeah, got out here on the whatchamacallit, that thing, and mowed the lawn, and Highway is here. Hi, Mr. Highway. I'll make sure I get my bending, stooping, stretching. Oh, he's faithful. Yeah, meow. It's very nice having a cat who dogs my heels. Meow. What's that? Where is here, Laura Hope? You have a family of deer that stay in your yard? Oh, in Arkansas. Yeah, I haven't been to Arkansas. I'd love to go. Whoops, sorry, you're watching the... I'm reading that and not watching where you're watching. Sorry. Yeah, I haven't been to Arkansas. I've probably driven through it once when I went across the United States, south through Texas, yeah, and across, but haven't been there to visit. Mr. Highway, you stomping on my toes, are you? Are you stomping on my toes? You're a good cat. Yeah, I was out here before the yard was nicely trimmed. I was out here 2 days ago, um, doing stretching and yoga on the lawn there, and picked up the first tick of the season. And then that tick bite festered, and my arm was so looks like my land. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Um, and the bite festered, and so I called my traveling herbalist friend, and he told me what to do, and so I have a like a compress, a poultice on it. Not a poultice. He gave me the right word, and I don't have it, but whatever. I chewed up a root and put it under a band-aid, and it helped it. What do you use for tick dope? You say you're putting out your tick dope. What do you put out there? Oh, there's Ganache. Yeah, I don't put anything out for ticks, so I don't know what you're putting out for them. I have something for Japanese beetles, which I tend to forget until they're all over the grapes. Um, and yeah, the sweet eating ants, the teeny little ants are out in the kitchen now. And so so I have this faith practice that's got me doing. I started it more seriously last year in this writing the notes. I have to write a new note to the ants. I'll put one in the bathroom when they show up there, but they're in the kitchen now, telling them that thank you for their service, and it's wonderful to have them here because we live on a mountaintop, which right under the surface of the mountaintop is a freaking mountain of ants. I have a worm bin over there. Yeah, every year the ants win, the worms lose, but I keep putting stuff in it, and whatever. Um, So I write a note thanking the ants for their service and then putting it there, and they get less. But I also put out, bait for the ants. Not to be out of character, you have lots of land. You can probably take a summer bath outside since you're in the middle of nowhere. Well, hold on. Oops, turn it around. I would love to take a summer bath outside, but I do have neighbors, so I'm not really in the middle of nowhere. But on the other side of that red shed, there's something called the hot tub room, and it's yeah. I mean, the neighbors on that side could see, but they would know better. The old lady's getting naked in her tub. Turn around, because yeah, they're young enough to not want to see. Oh, you have 5 acres too. Beautiful. Yeah, the acreage in my life. I grew up on a third of an acre, then went to 3 acres, and that was wonderful. And then I went down to like 100th of an acre and managed a garden there. And then went to 16 acres, and then went to a condo for a couple of years, and now 5 acres is good. Yeah, it is very nice. Um, yeah, and I would love to. If the land, I mean, it's not flat. Okay, we'll let highway entertain us. Um, yeah, I would love to put in a pool or a hot tub, and potentially in that area that's called a hot tub room. But it's also a spot that I could do other things. I'm going to take a walk because there's other stuff in bloom down here. Here's the dogwood, the white dogwood. That's on the corner of the neighbor's property. All the redwoods. And Mr. Highway won't let me go alone. If I'm walking down here, he's walking down here. Whew. And I don't have my barefoot fetishists today, so I'm just grounded in my moccasins. But I enjoy taking barefoot walks too, and yeah, we'll see. The beauty of being in the wildlands is it's just an acre to take care of, but the movement is an issue. My partner does the riding mower stuff, but yeah, we don't get around like we used to. We've been talking about pruning this tree for a couple of years, but the movement to do it isn't there. Um, it is what it is, and we're grateful to be alive and have another day to serve. I made this channel about, yes, it is good. Well, it's good for the soul to walk barefoot and in the moccasins, but in case you're one of my folks who likes bare feet, and ooh, because it does feel so good. Whoops, what was that? I hit the microphone. I didn't want to hit that. No, come here. There we go. There you go, yes. We are feeding the feet. Yeah, I'm the one who adds clover. I saw this stuff that was mowed, and before the rain put it into clumps, I wanted to come out here, possibly rake it. Oh, good for you, Laura. I used to never wear shoes. Okay. In high school, there's a cardinal over there. Hang on. In high school, there was beep, 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 a law you had to wear shoes, and so I remember walking down the hall past the monitor. Can you see that cardinal over there? Right in there. Do I have a garden? I didn't plant much this year. We have perennials. We've got that greenhouse out front. Hi, Wyatt Strains. Who are you straining, Wyatt? What was I saying? Oh, the barefoot thing. The barefoot thing. In high school, I used to go barefoot all the time, and in high school where we had to wear shoes in the building, I would wear them on my hands. Oh, you wear shoes when you leave. Okay. Yeah, well, when I moved to Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, and had a farm with goats, I learned that you don't want to walk around barefoot because in the farmyard because you'll pick up parasites. So I got to start wearing these moccasins because they keep me grounded. There's no rubber sole in there. Oh, that was a discussion I was having with my partner the other day. Okay, here's something I don't understand. Why is it that you have to take your sneakers off to be grounded, yet in a thunderstorm you're safe in a car because the rubber on the tires keeps you grounded? Thank you. Somebody else gave me a thumbs up. So anyways, my compromise to barefoot and not wanting to have parasites is moccasins. And luckily we're back in a time when finances are good, because last year our moccasins weren't really keeping out the yuck, which, oh, the parasites. Well, yeah, it's a reality. Because if you walk around barefoot on top of whatever the animals leave. Look, it's been snowing apple petals. Ooh, got a cat going up the tree. It's just beautiful out here. All right, I came out here to take a walk, but I also need to get flowers for the ancestors so I can open the altar. I started this practice I inaugurated an altar to my Lees family ancestors, on election day last year. And the arrangements, open the altar in the morning, turn on a light, give them fresh flowers, say good morning, and then in the afternoon or evening, serve them a meal, the first best tidbits of whatever we're eating in the household for the day. And then at night, say good night, take out the flowers, turn out the light, close it up. And the arrangements that they have created in my life, some of them so obvious you can't miss, and you have to say thank you, ancestors. It's so cool. So we're out here to get flowers for the ancestors and listen to the chickens cluck. Oh, Mama, you got up. Hello, Mom. Here. Okay, yesterday I said we would have kids today. Yeah, look at that udder. We're going to have kids soon. Look, that udder is filling. Mama, when are you going to have kids? When are you going to have kids? Look at that. I can see your udder. Your feet are long. I know. I wanted to cut them 2 months ago, but hi, Wyatt Strains. Lightning barefoot on a summer day. Okay, here we go. Everybody wants to come over. I don't have nothing for you. You want treats, huh? Always holding me up for treats. And then there goes Highway, making sure that I don't get lost. All right, here, we'll give you the bigger view again. Hold on. Boom, ba-dum. There you go, so you can see more what's going on. Because these guys are cute. Hello, Mom. I got nothing for you. You can just have a chat with Matilda. At least Nutmeg is well behaved. Her son and what's his name, Ishtar, both will chew at Matilda. Goat milk is awesome, but she is a dwarf goat. And okay, I used to have standard size goats. I'm happy to milk a goat that's got a standard size udder, and hers is bigger than most dwarf. But I'm not gonna get carpal tunnel in my fingers to get a coffee creamer amount of milk. But yeah, that was my dream when I moved up here. I used to have standard size goats, and I get a gallon of milk, every day, and fresh hot ricotta cheese off the stove. I mean, yeah, I love having a farm because nothing goes to waste. If you can't finish something in the fridge, if it molds, whatever, somebody else will eat it. If it's not the worm bin, it's the goats, it's the chickens, it's the ducks, it's the dog. Everybody's happy. Hi, Mama. Okay. Anyway, I need to go find those daffodils. Oop, we got birds at the feeder. Let's see if they'll let me sneak up on them. I love this maple tree. I got 3 suet feeders around it, and we got some dark clouds. And there's a breeze coming through, you can see. Good cardinal. And we're up to daffodils. So, thank you so much for coming on a walk in the yard with me. It's nice to have somebody to chat with. I need to harvest daffodils for the ancestors. Have a marvelous, magical day. Talk to you again.